Speak Up with Vernisa
and Jen.
It's time to speak up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vernisa, and this is our podcast, Speak Up. Jen will not be joining me today, but I have another amazing co-host today that I will introduce in a little bit. Before we get started, quick shout out to our amazing sponsors. Shout out to My Bar, located at 720 East Manchester in Inglewood, California. Get your nails, your lashes, your hair done. Ask for mine. Tell them that Speak Up JV sent you. The Instagram to book your appointment is at myy.bar. And also shout out to Be Actual Natural. Why settle for less? All their products are created with you in mind for the goal to make your self-love show through your self-care. The chemical-free hair and skin care products are handmade, plant-based, and free from fillers or preservatives. Treat yourself while you're taking care of yourself. Start your journey at www.beactualnatural.com. The IG is at beactualnatural. So for those of you that don't know, me and Jen are best friends. We create this podcast to use our voices to motivate people to overcome life's challenges through self-love and respect. So y'all know self-love and respect are values that are super, super big to us. So we're about to get real started. So tonight I have a special guest. I'm very excited for tonight's episode because I feel like I'm going to learn so much and you guys are going to learn with me. But you guys, give it up for Courtney, owner of Shaped Secrets.
Hey.
Woo!
So excited.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I guess we're just getting the night started.
Yes. Welcome to Speak Up JV.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. I was so excited. Like, when we were booking this, like putting this in order, I was like, okay, it's going to be a fun episode.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
All right. So I got into the health and wellness industry maybe about a year ago or so. I was going through my own weight loss issues, and I kind of stumbled upon this industry with an old colleague that had gotten started in it, and I went for one session and I was booked ever since. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do this myself. I love the way I feel, and I want to be able to share this feeling with everybody around me. And so then Shaped Secrets was born. I opened up my studio in December. I got certified in November, and without any clients, I just hopped right up into it and looked for some places for lease. Opened up my studio December 19, and it's been a wrap ever since.
Oh my goodness, that's a dope story.
Yeah.
It's crazy how stuff just randomly happens. It falls on your lap, and you realize you're passionate about it.
Yes. And I love being able to build up the confidence in my clients. So that's a plus.
I love that. So tell us, what services do you offer, besides all together?
Okay, yeah. So
a few of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. With body sculpting, there's certain things that you can do as far as helping to lose inches in whatever body part that you need help with, right? We do skin tightening in any area as well, like your chin, your arms, your stomach, your back. We help with removing and eliminating fine lines and wrinkles. We even do vacuum therapy. And we can help people get a bigger butt.
Really?
Yeah. So we do that too. And in addition to helping to reduce cellulite as well. So the number one thing that most of my clients come in for is help with the stubborn fat on their stomach, on their abdomen. So that's our number one thing that I always see.
I feel like that is the stubborn area, right? Woo!
It's I got you guys. But we both have to work together. So it's not just me doing the body sculpting, but my clients, they do have to eat right. You do have to exercise as well. So, we both have to come together to reach your body goals.
And I love that because you're not saying this is some get fixed quick procedure. It's this is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love that because I think, we're in a time everybody think there's just remedy to anything. One thing I do, that's what anything, we're getting money. So I love how you promote a healthy lifestyle after. It's not just oh, this has happened, this is it. We chill. Take care of your body. I love that.
Yeah, and I will know for sure if you're doing what you're supposed to, because I do measure you before and after every session. So if you come back with your inches more than what you come, it's what you're supposed to be drinking water? I thought we were doing this thing together. What happened? So I hope you be accountable as well.
I love that. Yeah, no, it's having an accountability.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly.
We need that too. And I think too, sometimes you need that head start where it's okay, you know what? I want to keep this.
Yes.
Because I'm big on that too. It's work to get what you want, but work to keep it as well.
Exactly.
I don't think we talk about that part. We get to what we want, and then we kind of oh, I got it. Yeah. It's we take something for granted, you know?
And it's so easy to go right back if you're not on top of what you need to do.
That's true. Like the relationship with our body is a lifelong. It's a lifelong
It
thing,
is.
huh?
It is.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna make sure you're doing this.
Right.
So you give them like a list of things they
Yes.
should do,
Mhm.
practices.
Yeah. So I let my clients know these are all the things you have to do before you come in to for a treatment, and all the things that you should be doing after. And then depending on like your goals, I'll send out some links and videos of maybe different exercise that will help you with that specific body part, or certain things that you should be eating that's going to help you in your regimen. So always I'm doing research and trying to make my practice better and better. So it helps me to learn too.
I love that. And I saw your I was looking at your page, and I love how you have like workout tips,
Yeah.
cardio. You're promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. And I'm working on myself too. So it's not just me pushing it. I'm pushing it on myself as well. So we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. I love that. And so, where did the title of your business come from? It's a dope name, by the way. Like, what made you say, I'm gonna name it this?
Okay, so when I went for my first session, I was just so shocked on my before and after. And I was telling my friend, I was like, wait, you took this picture today? She's like, Courtney, I haven't had any other pictures of your body before. Like, this is your before and after today. I was like, this is amazing. Like, is this like a hidden secret? Like, is this what celebrities and actors and actresses and stuff were doing before? Like, would they do this before they have a big photo shoot or a big red carpet event? Like, I just felt like this was like a hidden gem. It's been around for so long, and I'm just like, I feel like this is a little beauty secret. And, I just came upon like that name, and I was just like, I want to help people, but I want people to think like, you don't need to tell anybody that you did this. Nobody needs to know that, you went to do body sculpting, and this was like your little secret that you used to get to where you are, So I was like, Shaped Secrets.
Shaped Secrets.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a clever name.
Yeah.
Easy to remember too. So, what is your favorite thing about what you do?
Building the confidence in my clients. That is the biggest thing overall at everything. Like, I see my clients come in, and they're real self-conscious about a specific body part or thing that they want to improve and change. Like I was saying, I do measure you when you first come in. I do take a picture of you. And when I see my clients walk out, even from just the first session, regardless if they see a difference in their body or not, they can feel different, and I can tell that they're feeling different just based on like when I take the picture of their after, their posture is like even more like better. Like they're taking this picture differently than they were when they first came in. Before, they're all slouched in the picture, a little shy, a little intimidated. But now after, they're sitting straight up, they're happy, they're glowing. Even their face is smiling, even though I never show like the face of my clients when I show the before and after. But when I look at it, I see what their face looked like before and after, and it's a whole like 360.
I love that. So it's like you're doing double the work. You're helping the inner and the outer of the person.
Right.
That's amazing, right. Girl. That's amazing right there. Pat yourself on the back for that. You have your building confidence.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's like you were saying. I heard you telling Keith this earlier. When you look good, you feel good.
Yes. Yeah. So I help you to feel good, and when you feel good, I feel like there's certain things that come to you, like certain energies out there that are going to come to you, and you're going to get all that you want in life.
And I think too, when people get a taste of that confidence of the after, right, it makes you want to keep it. Like, okay, what do I do to keep this feeling? But then it's a double whammy because you're gonna live a healthy lifestyle too at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I love that. And y'all, I want to say too, if you're listening live, please go in the chat room, ask Courtney questions. If y'all got any questions or anything, feel free. She's gonna also drop her information soon, on in a little bit. So I hope y'all are excited for this. So what makes your business stand out from other similar businesses?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say I'm really here for your best interest.
I love that.
And yeah, regardless of the things that I'm doing as far as Shape Secrets and helping to eliminate fat or eliminate cellulite or whatever that you need help with, I am really big on body positivity.
Yes.
So I am not going to sell you on certain things and tell you these are the amount of sessions that you need to eliminate this specific area of fat, because you may not want help with that. If you want help with your arms or your stomach, I'm going to let my clients tell me what you need help with and where do you want to go, and I am big on not selling people packages, like the highest package, just because I don't know what your body goal is. You know, you may love your fupa. You may love that part of you. You may be in love with it. You know, so who am I to tell you that you need to eliminate that area of your body? You know, so you come to me. It's all up what you want to do, and you take the stance and you take control of what you want to work towards, and I'll help you along the way. I'll be your coach. You know, if you want to stop at 3, 4, 5 sessions, even though we may have 12 along the line, because you were like, oh my gosh, I need all these sessions, and but you're like, dang, I love where I'm at right now. Okay, hey, you have a credit of this many sessions. Let's do something else. What do you want to do? You know, so I'm very flexible. I customize your packages to and your sessions to whatever works. And if something's not working, if I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like we can lose more, we can tighten this more, I'll alter it and customize it to you, regardless of what you had already set up and paid for. Like, I am all about customer service. Like, that's my number one thing.
And I love how you do care about the person's needs and what really, what is good for them. Because you're right. You got a lot of places where they just send you a bunch of prices.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? You look like this real quick, and it's like they don't even think about what the person likes.
Yeah.
And I love that you brought up the word body positivity. That's not like talked about enough, because what I want to say is like, we all have imperfections, right? Things that are that we have, but it's like, how do you see it? That's what matters. Because the world could say it's an imperfection, but how do you see it? So I love that you give people that choice to, like, embrace their skin, if they, or if they want to make, they can.
Right.
Like, it's like, okay, it's up to you. What do you want?
Right.
I love that. So this is great, y'all. I hope y'all listening out there. I love like hearing positive stories.
And
like this.
Usually during the time that, I'm with my clients, I'm with them for like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Oh.
So we are really getting into the nitty and gritty of like who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a therapy session on top of the body sculpting. Nothing is off limits. So I just get to kind of get a deeper understanding of who my client and what they're all about. And most of the times I tell my clients, just give yourself grace.
Yes.
You're doing a lot. You're out here in the world. You're doing your own thing. You're able to even have the funds to pay for something like this, to take care of your body. You're doing it. So give yourself some grace.
Give yourself some grace.
And let your body do its thing. Because sometimes as women, we have so many things to worry about, so many things to do. We're backed up against the wall. We have hormones against us, hereditary stuff, like
pregnancy,
right?
And all that.
Sometimes somebody may have to work twice as hard, just because it's within their lineage. So I tell my clients, just give yourself some grace. You'll get there. It's all about consistency.
Consistency. That's a big. I actually tweeted about that today. That's a good. That's a big word. So, what's your personal favorite service to do? Like, out of all the ones you listed.
My favorite, I would say, I don't get it enough. So I think that's my favorite. So when I have a client that comes in and they're like, I want the Brazilian butt lift, I'm like, yes.
Oh, you're like, that's the one.
Yeah. It's a little different because I'm telling you, like, about 80% of my clients, everybody's coming for their abdomen. And yeah. So I mean, I love it. I love helping my clients get to their goals that way. But I also want to dibble and dabble more.
You want to get down,
in other parts of the body, and that's another like area that I see like tremendous results like within the first 1 or 2 sessions.
Wow.
And it's just mind blowing to me what certain things can do, what science can do, what these treatments can do to you, and the effect that it can have.
And a quick answer. What is a good breakdown of the Brazilian butt lift? Like, what is being done? Like,
okay, yeah, sure. So let me break it down. So with the Brazilian butt lift, what I do is I utilize wood tools, which is called wood therapy. And that helps to like break up your skin and break up the cellulite and kind of like mobilize your fat towards like your butt area. So it's whether you have like more fat cells on your back, your upper back, or your lower thighs. Basically, I'm helping to like kind of mobilize those areas so that they can like get closer to the butt area. Wow. I also do a lymphatic massage as well to help like stimulate your blood flow and all that good stuff. Drain any toxins in the waste towards your lymph nodes. And then we top it off with the vacuum therapy. And it's like a big like cone shape size of a container. And it goes on both of your buttocks. And then like it has a suction. It's a vacuum suction. That's why it's called vacuum therapy. And so your butt like fills up this cup. and you just feel like a lot of pressure. And so I leave that on there for like 45 minutes. So just feeling this tight pressure of your butt being vacuumed up into this cup. And it kind of like molds your butt in that specific area. So some people, they may need more help with like hip dips. Like my butt is okay, but I need some help with hip dips. And
Yeah,
so I'll
hip
put that
dips.
on there. It's almost close to cupping. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I heard. Yes.
Yeah, so but it's just in a way bigger bigger form, and it goes on your butt area. So some people may want the little apple bottom, so I'll put it towards the bottom,
apple bottom.
or they want the high shelf, so I'll put it on the top of your butt, or the eliminate the side, the hip dips, and we'll put on the side. So yes, all different ways that all different shapes and sizes, and so some people may want their butt to look a certain way, and so we're able to do it all that way.
Oh wow! Y'all. I'm learning. I'm gonna get a notebook in a minute and learn all this. We ain't even been on the show that long, and I'm learning so much. Yeah. Oh, cool! You educating us.
Yeah.
So you guys, tonight's live episode is titled "Shaped Confident." So y'all know why I named it that. So, our ask up question for today is, what's your favorite body care tip that boosts your self confidence? So I posted this on our social media platforms, and people had. So someone said, a guy I know posted. He said a haircut. Okay, that's a good one. Someone said a shower. Hey, being clean make you feel good. I love that's a confidence. A shower is always a confidence booster. Someone else said, just in my mind. Two people said working out, the gym.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely natural confidence.
Yeah, of course.
One for me, I would say, so I love those that they said too.
Yes.
I would say exfoliating my skin. We talk about exfoliating our face a lot, but I love getting those body scrubs and just like doing a full, like, shaving everything, just scrubbing everything, and just my skin being so soft. That boosts my confidence. My skin is nice and soft.
I'm the same way. Yes. I go to a day spa at least like every other month. It's in Koreatown. It's one of those real ones where everybody's kind of like naked. You have like a robe, and you're in there for like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, really?
And like the first thing you do is you go into like the hot sauna, you go into jacuzzi. They're like Himalayan salt jacuzzi. They have like a tea bath, and then it's time for you to get the massage. So then you're of course naked. You go on the bed, and they pour this big old bucket of hot water on you. Right? And then they start scrubbing you down, exfoliating you. And they're basically taking all the dead skin that you've ever had on your body off.
Real good.
Right. Yeah, in all different areas. Then they top it off with a nice oil massage. And you feel like a baby.
You have to send me the info.
Yeah, I will.
I don't live too far from there.
Yeah. You feel like a baby. And then after that, they have like a little restaurant in there. You get something to eat, some light. Take a nap on the little warm jade floors.
Okay.
Then you go into different rooms, right? So then there's like a charcoal room. They all do something different for your body and your skin. A charcoal room, a Himalayan salt pink room. Then there's a mud room. That one's like the hottest. So it gets hotter and hotter as you transition to different rooms.
Your body's just loving it.
And then the last one is the cool down room. It closes up all your pores, and you're just like, man, I just feel like amazing. Okay. Your skin feels like a baby's bottom.
Good to know. Yeah. I'm definitely getting that info when we get off of here, because I'm outdue. I need to go. Okay, that was great. So today we're talking about the importance of body care, confidence, a healthy relationship with your body image. All these things. I feel like she was the perfect person to have as a guest to talk about this, because all this, our show focuses on self-love and inner peace. So that is self-love and inner peace, right?
Sure is.
That's a part of it. Take care of your body. Feeling good. So. I love body care. I'm about to say that. That's something that I feel like if you forget to do that in any area, it definitely could affect you mentally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think it is something that, in our physical appearance, it can boost our self-confidence. Yes. But I want to throw this in there to you guys. True confidence starts from within. Our physical and stuff, that's a part of it, but are we doing the inner work too? That is something that we have to ask ourselves while we're doing it. Because think about it. I said this earlier. Me and her were talking before the show, but we can have our dream body, right? We can have the softest skin. Our hair is looking good, but if something ain't right on the inside, right, you ain't gonna see that.
Yeah,
we see people suffering from, it's a lot of things, or like even celebrities. Think about, they're in the spotlight. Everybody wants to look like them, but you have a lot going through depression, because internally, right, it's like we have to do the inner work to keep so it can all match, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I love that. So in the day too, like if you don't work on your mental health, you can still lack that self-confidence, with it. So let's talk about the negative effects of comparing your body to other women. So I think that's something else. I know, with your profession. Yeah, you see all type of people coming in, wanting different things done. But I think it's beautiful that you allow them to pick what they want to get and make sure, it's not like, oh, because this person is like, is that what you want?
Yeah.
So any thoughts on that?
What was the question again?
Oh, it's just, like any thoughts on like people comparing themselves to other women, like other bodies?
Yeah. I think it's more so that people need to compare, not even compare, but to look at how somebody is feeling, how they act, like what vibe are they bringing off, like that's something that I don't want to compare. Like, man, I want to be just. I love how they act. I love how they interact with people. I love how caring they are. I love how giving they are. Like, that's what I want to compare myself to. Like, I want to be just like that because she's such a nice person. She does all these things. Like, she always gives back. Like, she always puts everybody else first. Like, I want to be like that. Body image is like, that is, it's like the same thing like I would say for people who have like a lot of money and are rich, and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all these things that this person has, but at the same time, they don't have their mental capacity right. Like, they can lose themselves.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of people that have it all, and then the next thing you know, they killed themselves.
Yeah.
And you think like, dang, you
What
had
was
it
going
all.
on?
But at the same time, that's not always good enough. Like, your mental capacity, your mental health is the number one thing above anything that you can ever compare yourself to. So I would say just to always look at people's character and look to attain that type of like vibe in somebody.
I love it. Already on here dropping gems, and I want to get into this too. So, sometimes our body image and critiques root from our childhood.
Yes.
I know me as a kid. I know what was on the magazines that I saw, and I was like, you're a child, you don't know, you compare yourself, or even like the words that were said in the household about.
That's true.
Like whether it was my acne or me, I always had like a little belly on me, like I was always talked about, and then that subconsciously goes in your mind, and you start to kind of like hate yourself for it because those are the voices that were told to you. That's what was said to you at a youngest. You believe it's true that you're not worthy of anything, you're not beautiful.
Yeah.
Because someone in your household told you that wasn't cute, or something like that. So, obviously, we're as an adult now, I'm learning to unwire words that were said to me and thinking about how do I feel about myself, and So, I have a question. What's a way that you make your clients feel good during their visit?
Ooh, just giving them positive comments about like where they are in their progress. And most like all the times it's in regards to them coming back, right, the second time. And it's just so weird how I have like a photographic memory. Like, most of the times I'm able to see them, it's like, dang, you look good. Like, I'll remember the last time I took a picture of them coming in, I was like, you're doing good, huh? Or when I am like doing their lymphatic massage, I'm always able to tell if they're drinking enough water, right? Because that's one of the requirements. You have to have at least 2 liters of water before you come in to the session, because that's how we're going to help to clear out those toxins and waste. So when I'm hearing this sound of this water like kind of bubble and move in their stomach, I'm just like, oh, look at you been drinking all that water. You know?
We have a water
like,
segment tonight
yes,
too.
Yes, I have. I was like, okay, you're doing good. Like, this is going to help. Like, you do your part. Like, we're going to have like the results that you want. So just, always giving them positive feedback. And then even in addition to that, like I was saying, like telling them to like, give yourself some grace.
Yes.
Because most of the times, even when they're there, there's just, I can't wait for this to be gone, and they're, stressing over certain things. And that, I kind of have to like
yourself down.
I'm just like, it's going to be okay. Look at where you are. We're working on it, and nothing is overnight. And that's one thing I'll tell my client, like, this is not a one-stop shop. Like, you can't just come in here 1 time or 2 times. Like, I am going to be working on you mentally as well, And one thing that I do like about myself too is like, I'm not in my ideal weight either, so I'm able to kind of like
relate. You're like, I'm doing it with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to relate to them, and I'm telling them what I do.
Yes.
That also, I think that helps a lot, because they feel that what they're doing is relatable. Right.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, I'm doing this too, or I'm doing a 21 Daniel fast challenge as well. Like, maybe you should join me. Or when's the next time you're going to gym? Maybe I can come and join you as well. Yeah. Like, I try not to, but like some of the times our lines just kind of blur, because I just want to help them in all aspects, and I kind of want to be in that same environment as well. Because when you have like a partner and you're collaborating with other people and you guys all have the same goal, it makes it easier for you guys to get there.
That's what makes it genuine.
Yeah.
I love and relatable. I think that's the best experience when I go somewhere and like we connect deeper than just what I'm there for.
Right.
Shout out to Active LA in the comments. He said, "Good evening, Queens. Good evening. Feel free to ask Courtney any questions." So you guys too, make sure if you get any type of body treatment done, you're doing it for you and not outside validation. Do what makes you happy. I feel like that's like the big thing right here because it's different things out there. And I want to say too, it's important to make sure you do your research before getting any type of body enhancement done. That's big too. I love. It's good to be educated in general. Like I said, all of our bodies are different. Our bodies may react to things differently. Right. So it's about knowing what fits for you. So I have a question before we go on commercial break. Sure. What are some body enhancements that you recommend women to stay away from?
If you don't have to do traditional surgery, don't. At the end of the day, if you do it and you don't have the healthy habits already, your body's going to go right back to where it was before you started. So, I would always want to tell my clients, even if they're not my clients, to have a healthy lifestyle, start to eat healthy, start to exercise, or do one or the other. I know sometimes it could be hard to do both, right? We all have a lot on our plate. So at least try to do one or the other and then see where you can get to yourself first. Challenge yourself to do something, to have that discipline, because when you do the traditional ways of going and getting lipo or getting that type of surgery, you're not changing your mental.
I love
right. So you have to change. You have to have a discipline first, and then you can maybe give yourself a reward to do something extra. But always take care of yourself and strengthen your mental capacity first by having that discipline in losing weight or
after it's like putting a band-aid. We're going on a quick 3-minute commercial break. We'll be right back. See you soon.
Strengthen your mental capacity first by having that discipline in losing weight or
after it's like putting a band-aid. We're going on a quick 3-minute commercial break. We'll be right back. See you soon.
Hey, beautiful people. It is the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante.
And it's me, Kelvin Unique, and we are the Get Right Radio Show.
Here on TGN Talk. Are you going to church on Sunday?
Hell no, I'll be right here live at 10. We got all the celebrity entertainment news with my favorite segment.
Bitch, you better read.
And of course, I'm going to get you right and get you out that door spiritually with some Uniquely Speaking.
Oh, I need it. The kids need it. And this is why y'all need to tune into us every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. here only on TGN Talk.
Yo, this is Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, and even though they extra as hell, check out Never Not Extra on TGN Network.
That's right.
Y'all gotta have notes, cue cards, teleprompter.
Sundays just got sweeter. The Hub Radio presents First Sundays Open Mic, hosted by Hub City Dre, DJ Gamma Ray, and the First Sundays Band. They're inviting all singers, rappers, comedians, and poets to show up and show out. Sign-ups begin at 6 p.m. Sundays Open Mic will take place every first Sunday of the month. It's just $10 before 8 p.m. and $20 after, so arrive early. The address is 1135 East Compton Boulevard. That's 1135 East Compton Boulevard in Compton, California. For more information, follow them on IG at First Sundays Open Mic.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl Jules from the Primos Chidos. Did you know that recent studies have proven that the Primos Chidos radio increases life expectancy and loss of weight? So make sure to catch us every Thursday at 12 p.m. on the TGN Latinx station.
It's back, Jax. Have you heard? It's back.
Michael, what are you talking about? What's back?
The podcast pit. It is returning Monday, May 23rd. Brand new venue.
Oh my God, the podcast pit is back. Exciting. Where's it at?
It's going to be at Jax's Daily at 7:30 p.m.
I know where that's at. That's at 11168 Washington Boulevard in Culver City.
So, Jax, will I see you there?
Oh, you know it, baby.
Hey, my name is Jasmine Sweets, and I'm so excited to be bringing you The Sweet Spot on TGN Vibes, Good Vibes, and R&B. Playing the old school, new school, and in between. I'm coming to you this summer. Stay tuned.
Hey there, business owners. Don't miss our limited time offer. Advertise on the Good News Radio as low as $2 per commercial slot. That's right. Promote your business up to 4 times a day, every day for a month on live radio. If you're interested, email us at contact@tgnradio.net. Once again, that's contact@tgnradio.net.
Hey, Shariq LeMay.
Hey, what up, J Pinkay?
You already know what it is. You pulling up with me on Thursdays?
Oh, you already know Thursdays is lit.
What we doing?
All right, y'all. We are back with Courtney, owner of Shape Secrets, and we're having a good episode. We are talking about we're talking about confidence, body care, self love, inner peace, all that. But before we get into the episode, a quick shout out to our other sponsor. Shout out to AM Luxury Love Cosmetics. It is a luxury organic skincare line. They believe that knowledge is power, so they want to advocate an inclusive, healthy lifestyle. Shop now for some amazing products. The IG is at AM Luxury Love Cosmetics, and love is spelled LUV. Hey Antoinette, if you out there listening. So we are back, and um now that we're back, we're gonna jump right into our tweet up segment. So for those of you that know, I'll be on Twitter and I love to tweet. So I always think of a tweet that I tweeted this week that goes with the episode. So my tweet for tonight is I don't dim my light and I don't let anyone dim it either. So I'm going with this is, speaking nice to yourself. We dim our light when we're mean to ourselves, we're putting ourselves down, we're shaming ourselves, body shaming. And also we dim our light when we let others dim it. If we let somebody mess with our confidence, and stuff like that. So it's really about that, building your own self-confidence to where even if someone says anything, you're not gonna care because you love you unconditionally. So I think that's important. I want to say this too: speak nice to yourself even when you don't feel your best. Think about it. You got a big accomplishment right now. It's easy to just be like, "Oh, I'm the best. I'm doing this." But how do we speak to ourselves when things ain't going right? Well, on those bad days, and I've been learning to, if I'm having a bad day, I may not, say I'm the bestest and all this stuff, but I learned to at least nurture myself, even if I can't say the super is nicest thing of myself in those ugly moments.
Yeah.
So I want to say this too. Let's talk a little about the negative effects of body shaming others and yourself. Ugh. I feel like it's something we gotta stay away from. I feel like it's big. It's big online.
Yeah.
It could be online. Oh, look at her butt. Look at this. Or it's easy for us to talk about celebrities, but I feel like they're human too. And it's like even if whatever a body part is a certain way, it's still body shaming. So what are your thoughts on body shaming?
So I'm really big on that because I'm kind of like I'm a spiritual person too. So I do not like to talk about people because you just never know what the energy that you give out, and the negative connotation that you brought out, like what is going to be the backlash against that? What could happen to you based on you saying something to somebody else or you calling them out or saying all these things about them. Like, I don't have any kids and I'm hoping to have kids somewhere in the near future. And I don't want the negative things that I've done or said to somebody affect my offspring. And now, my child or my baby is feeding off of like the things that I've done. Because everything gets passed down
somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way. So, like, I am the kindest, the most gracious person. I love to give compliments to people, and I genuinely will give them a compliment about something that I like. Because I too like to hear it too. It does give you that boost, that confidence that you need when you receive a specific compliment from somebody. So I want to share that. I want other people to experience that. And that was one of the reasons why I have Shape Secrets, is because the feeling that I felt when I came out of my first session, I want to be able to share that and have other people experience that as well. So I'm all about like body positivity, mental positivity, saying good things, and, just spreading love. Like how Diddy likes to spread love. They call him Love now. Like, I'm right there behind him.
Yes, please spread love. You don't know what someone is going through.
True.
Like, our bodies change, like you said. It could be hormones, it could be depression.
Yeah.
People could lose weight, and it's like, picking on people body. No, you never know what you're doing to somebody's image, especially romantically. That's a big thing in romantic situations. Sometimes you say, she getting big, she did this, and it's like, that's a lot, And I feel like that's when a person puts their self-worth into somebody else's hands and feel like they're not enough just because this other person said so, especially who you're romantically involved with. So that's deep. Love yourself, pour love, give love. It's huge. So I have a question for you. So have you ever struggled with your own body positivity? And if so, how did you overcome it?
Yes, I have. I've been up and down with my weight since I was like in high school, maybe in middle school too, but I never really thought about it then. But it wasn't until high school. Now you're around like, young adults and they have all these things to say. And I started looking within myself and I wanted to change, but like yes, I did have struggles and problems with it, but I'm a big person of action, right? I can only like talk about it or say something about it so many times until I'm fed up. And I feel like once you get to like that point where you're like almost at your lowest, and you're like, dang, I keep talking about it. I keep saying I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't want to be this, I don't want to be that. But if you haven't made any changes to fix your issue, then you are just slowly going into a deeper hole, you know? And so I commend anybody that is able to come out of that and is able to put an action behind their thoughts, right? Because
that's big.
that's where you're really able to see your true self, and you're able to say, hey, I accomplished this. I done elevated and moved this from a thought to now an action, you know, and that action is gonna create results, and that's where you want to be. So just take that next step. It's all about, you know, making that stride to go to the next level. And I just love that I always had, you know, great parents to like push me regardless of what I wanted to do. If I didn't want to exercise, if I didn't want to eat right, like, hey, they're all for me. But at the end of the day, they wanted me to be happy, you know? And so I remember when I was in high school and I wanted to like make this leap to, back then it was called Atkins diet. They call it keto now, low carb.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah. So, you know, they're all for it. And like the whole family was right behind me. We took all the carbs and all those things out the house. And, you know, I was able to like, you know, get to my ideal weight that I wanted to, but without like the people behind you that want to push you to, like, it's hard for you to get to that place too. Your environment is a big thing that you need to kind of alter sometimes. You know, you may have to like not hang around that specific friend. You may not be able to go out all the times you want to go out, you know?
Yeah, because sometimes we still have friends who they're okay with the habit you're trying to break.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, it's not that I don't love you, I don't care, but I'm going this way.
Yes.
I'll see you when I see you. Or we can't do those things. It's like if you want to stop drinking. If you got that bar buddy that's always like, let's go to the bar. Yeah. You might have to see Joe another time. You know, or I'll see you at dinner or something, you know. And that's okay. It's healthy. Right. You know, I've been in a stage of really just growing in a certain way. And I'm like, it's okay if certain people aren't in those spaces with you. You know,
that's true.
And I love what you said about putting action in what you say. I've been working on my discipline a lot lately. Like really like, okay, you complaining about this, what you gonna do about it?
Right.
And even too, if I'm not somewhere where, let's say there's a goal I want, I don't have it yet. I ask myself, do I deserve it? Did I do what it took to have that yet?
I love that.
And I'm being real with myself. You know, we can show, I deserve this. I should have had this. But it's like, do you really? Yeah. And not even like, do you deserve? Yes, we all deserve the things that we want to go after. But did you do what it takes to have it? And I've been being real with myself, not like healthy, tough love, where it's like, okay, what you gonna do about it now?
Yep.
No, okay, yeah, you made enough progress to get where you are.
Yeah, but this next,
you to do this, you need to do all this.
Yep.
You know, and I think that's huge. You know, so and it goes with like what you said about people keeping the shape that they get out there. Okay, what you gonna do to keep it now?
Yeah,
you got it. What you gonna do about
it? And that's where I'm at right now. So like I've been back on the keto lifestyle for the last 2 years. At my highest when COVID, you know, when everybody gained weight, right?
Everybody did it.
I remember my dad took a picture of me. I think it was like around Thanksgiving. And when I saw the picture, I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, and then I weighed myself. At my highest, I was 253. And so I hopped on that keto. I call it keto lifestyle. I only call it a diet because I'm still 2 years in. I'm still like, you know, going through it. And I went all the way down to 207. I'm at a plateau now. And so I'm like, okay. And I did that with any exercise, mind you, right? So now I'm just like, okay, Courtney, okay, it's time. Like we have to introduce exercise into your regimen, like, you know, like consistent exercise. And so that's where I'm on that path right now. So I was like, and you know, they say like what you're eating is like one of the most important things in regards to weight loss.
Yeah.
And taking care of yourself. You know, that's the number one thing. So I want to tell everybody out there that is having like problems with their weight loss and they need help getting somewhere, like just start with one thing. Don't do exercise and eating healthy and do like it's just like you're gonna like crash. It's gonna be too much all at the same time. So at least start with eating healthy and changing those habits, and then you can like bring in the other aspects of everything. You know,
that's true. Start off with once a week, twice a week. I feel you on that.
Yeah,
baby steps, y'all.
Yes.
So give me 1 second, y'all. I'm with the music. Okay, baby steps. I'm over here. Y'all see me. I'm multitasking, right? I'm handling it though. We doing this and having a dope conversation. So today too, it's important too to not care what other things. Like you say, you on your journey. Even if you took that step, you be proud of yourself and you did it. And ask yourself if it's making you happy. I love that you bring up the word happy. So it's time for our life up segment. So that's when we take the take the topic and we relate to something in the real world. So tonight's Life Up segment is people seeking others' validation when making a body enhancement, and then natural body traits being looked down upon. So like just natural things that happen with our body, like you said, just because we're a woman or something, and it's just like completely being bashed, and then also body image and its effect on mental health through social media. So these are problems today. They are huge.
Right.
So I already mentioned that before, do something that makes you happy. And then also said it's a natural treats being looked on. We understand we are human and we're never gonna be perfect looking. It's not gonna be something, you know what I mean? But it's like still loving yourself through that, even when you love yourself at your worst.
Yes.
And also too, let's talk about body image and the effect on mental health through social media. That's big.
Yeah, it is. Social media is everything.
People
nowadays.
even create like hate pages for people like with certain body types. And I'm like, yeah, no. No. So how do we fix this? Oh, it's big. Love yourself, I would say.
Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. That's the one. Worry about
That's
yourself.
it. Just
worry about yourself and pour love into yourself.
That's it.
And love into each other. And let people do. Somebody want to gain, lose weight, change something, do something. That's what they want to do.
That's it.
Who are we to point our fingers and say this and that? You know what I mean? So I love that. So what are some tips you would give to a woman who wants to boost their confidence?
Ooh, find something that you love. That one thing that you would say when you finally do, like, dang, I should do this more. Do more of that.
Oh, these jewels today. Oh,
do
no.
more of that thing.
She didn't come to play around on Speak Up today. Wait a minute. Okay, do more of that. Yeah. That is so big. And then I think to wear more of it.
Yes, that helps me a lot.
That
too.
hairstyle you rock.
Me getting dressed up, that helps with your confidence a lot. No matter how you may look, no matter what size you are, because nowadays fashion, they have every single size for anything. So you can look good, and that's going to make you feel good, regardless of what size you are. So
one thing that helps me, like I love getting my nails done. Eric said anybody, my nails are always done. Shout out to our sponsor. But what I want to say about that is, like, I've heard people say things like, "Oh, it doesn't get costly," or "Oh, they're so long." This and that. And I learned, like, my thing is, if my papa always told me, if it's for you, it's never too much.
Yes.
So if that's that one thing that I love to do with a paycheck is go get my nails done. That's what they say. Keep doing whatever that is. Yeah. To me, that's my confidence when my nails are looking, for me personally. And you're right, do more of it. So if you like the hair a certain way, this and that, a certain type of dress, wear it. Feel good.
Why not?
I don't know why we let things, or because someone said a comment like, okay, are they doing what's making them happy? They obviously got time to critique your ass.
Exactly.
So are they really happy inside, or someone you should be taking advice from?
Exactly.
We need to watch who we take advice from too. It's like you said about our environment, because our environment, think about it, that's who we go to for advice.
Exactly.
So if you were people who were giving, trying to put you down a hole or projecting their insecurities onto you,
correct,
that could be problematic.
Yeah. And that's an ongoing thing. As you get older, you start to see certain things differently than you've had before. And so, like, continue growing and, removing those people out your life. I know it could be hard, but, you want to have a positive mental health.
Positive mental health.
Sometimes you have to remove people out that.
Oh, a lot of people gotta go. Yeah. And it's okay to I learned it's okay. Oh, shout out to Active LA in the comments. I missed it. He said, what about body awareness versus body shaming? There's a difference. Because I feel like body shaming is bluntly like those negative words, like, oh, that you're effing ugly, you're this is nasty.
Yeah.
Body awareness is more of like, I feel like if there's something that needs you're like, but you're being gentle about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're aware of certain aspects of a specific body part that most people, the majority of people would say that is not good or doesn't look good, but you're aware of that and you hone into on that and you love it and you embrace it. Like some of the things that some women that may come in to me for, other women may come in for me something else. They're like, no, I love this part of me. And another client may not like that part, So being aware of certain things and just loving yourself for what it is, because only you can change that.
Yeah.
Only you can build your confidence, and you shouldn't let anybody else come in and say anything about you. You don't need to be in your space at all.
Yeah, I think that's where body shaming comes in, which we trying to stay away from, because we come in all shapes and high sizes. We all beautiful. I'm learning all that. Like I'm learning to love, I don't know. And I've been I see you do waist beads too. And ever since I got my first set of waist beads, that's my homegirl Natalie, she got me my first pair. I don't know, I can't explain it. It gave me an extra level of sexiness and confidence.
It does.
Like especially you see something naked and you just have them on. It's like,
Yes, I love that I partnered with a good friend, Workout With Me Club, and she's the one that I have the waist beads, upselling the waist beads in my studio, and it does something to you. Like you're able to, it helps with body awareness.
Yeah,
a lot because you're able to see like when you're bloated.
Yes,
you're able to see when you're full. Like, my beats are getting a little tight. I'm eating a little too. Let me just stop eating a little bit. When things are happening within your body and your system, when you're losing weight or gaining weight. When you lose weight, your beads fall down lower. When you're starting to gain weight, your beads come up higher. So you don't have to worry about the scale.
No,
your beads are kind of showing you what's going on with your body, and that's all you need to continue. I remember I had a crazy experience with my waist beads. Is a crazy story. I was losing weight, and I was doing work on the computer, and I should have went to the restroom maybe like 30 minutes ago, but I'm here trying to close something out, right? So now I have to go. I jump up, I'm running to the bathroom. The waist beads fall down. They tie around my ankle, burst everywhere. Right, and I'm on the floor like, dang, like
all the beads
everywhere. So but it helped. It's like, dang, I lost weight. My beads just fell off my body.
That's I heard that's a moment too with that happening, and you see it, you're like, okay,
right.
Hey, look, y'all get y'all some waist beads though, for real. And tap in with Courtney for some.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me get my stuff ready. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for our drink up water segment. So if you out there listening, please pull your water out and drink some water. And I got a water fact for tonight. Usually my bestie would say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill in. So our water fact for tonight. Sorry, y'all. Let me get myself in order. Our drink up water segment for tonight is drinking water throughout the day can help keep your appetite at bay. Your body can't mistake thirst for hunger. Correct. So when you feel hungry, try drinking some water before grabbing a snack. You should never completely replace food with water, but you can cut back on unnecessary eating by always starting with water. That's huge, y'all. Look, y'all, we have to give y'all a reminder to drink some water. Sometimes you think you're hungry, but maybe you need to drink some water. That was our water fact for tonight. I like to do water facts that go with the episode.
That's amazing.
I was like, maybe like for example, we're doing like a beauty, a beauty episode. Jen, we're doing on like a beauty tip or something. So
and that's a thing that you have to do when you come do body sculpting. You have to drink lots of water. Lots of flush.
How much water? How much water do you recommend for them?
At least 2 liters of water a day.
Wow. See, it's the list of y'all.
At least 2 liters.
At least, okay. Water's just so good. You can't go wrong with it.
It is.
Like, so put the soda
down.
Of
things. It clears your skin.
Your mind.
Yes, and your mind.
It stops headaches. Like, come on.
Natural medicine.
Yes, natural medicine. So please drink your water. And also I have a question. Oh, speaking of snacks and stuff, what's your favorite healthy snack?
Trail mix.
Oh, I had some on the way here today.
Yeah, it gets you filled up.
It does.
And it if you have like a dried raisin or cranberry in there, had a little sweet. It helps you with that little sweet tooth that you may have. Yeah, so trail mix is my number one healthy snack, and dried fruits too. Like how they have the dried mangoes.
I love that.
Dried pineapples, banana. Yeah, so that's another one that I love too. Yeah.
Ooh, I love me some snacks. I gotta have some snacks around me.
I'm big on like celery and peanut butter.
Oh, that's good. That's tasty. I like watermelon. I like snacking.
Oh, and water, yeah.
Like I'll buy a big old watermelon, cut it up, and just refrigerate it. Eat it myself. Like when I'm like snacking.
And smoothies, it's another one.
That's
that fills you up too.
It does, in a nice. And I love being what's the word? Not refreshed. Hydrate.
Okay.
I was like, what is the word? Sorry, yeah, my words all over the place today. Yeah, so it is time for our quote up segment. So y'all know my best friend is a quotey and she loves quotes. So the quote for tonight is, "You define beauty yourself. Society doesn't define your beauty." Said by Lady Gaga. And she's a good example of somebody who don't give a F, who's in their skin, loving it, loving who they are.
Yeah, like, sure did.
Most definitely. So any thoughts on that quote? You define beauty yourself. Society doesn't define your beauty.
Yeah, like I was saying, just think about yourself. Worry about yourself. Everybody's worried about what everybody else has to say, and I'm just saying you don't have to compare yourself against anybody. Just work on the things that you need to do. We already have a lot of things to do in life just to get from point A to point B, and you bringing another like aspect of your life and worrying about somebody else and thinking about what somebody else may think about you is like a whole other like burden that you don't need to have on you.
I like that you use the word burden. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just like nourish yourself, nourish your mind, nourish your body and your health, your spirituality, like all of that. And, when you're doing the right thing and you're thinking about positive things, those things are going to naturally like be a magnet to you.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Yes. Dropping more gems. Shout out to Active LA in the comments. He said some people take body awareness from friends as body shaming. He says, I like being body shamed. It keeps me on my toes. Okay, I mean, it's your perspective, Hey. But then I feel like, too, don't let it fall into you're doing stuff because of someone else's opinion. Because you could have an amazing body and someone could still say your body's ugly.
Right.
And so if they're shaming you and you're taking it in, you're still taking it in and care. So I have to challenge that Active LA a little bit.
Like I can understand certain things, like your friends say, "Hey, your eyelash is falling off." Thank you.
That's like
right.
That's keeping it real though.
Real, yeah.
Like, no, I'll say this: if it's a health concern, that's different too. Like if you notice someone like it's where it's affecting their health.
Yeah,
that's tough love and real. But
yes,
just saying someone's ugly, this and that, I think that's where the draw the line with body shaming.
Mm-hmm. And I always wait for like one of my friends or someone to say something about themselves first.
Mm-hmm.
If you're saying this about yourself, then I may bring it up like, "Hey, I thought you said you wanted to do this."
Oh, yeah.
Why are you eating that? I thought you said you wanted to do that. I thought we were about to be on the same page.
You put it back on there.
I just put it back on you. Like I'm never going to say anything outright. But if you said it even one time, I'm going to let you remember that this is what you said.
You said you didn't like something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be your friend and help you get there.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's all.
That was good. I love how you flipped that. So what is a quote that you live by?
Ooh, I don't remember. I just put it up on there on my Instagram. But just be your authentic self.
Ooh, that's well said right there. Be your authentic self. And also too, what's something about body sculpting that a lot of people don't know? Like it's like a fun fact or something you learned.
It's a permanent type of thing. Some people may think that, this is just water weight, or, if I do this one time, it's going to come back the tomorrow, but it's just like anything else. If you exercise, you're going to lose weight. If you stop exercising, you're going to gain the weight back. Right. So like
even the most fit people. Yeah.
So as long as you're consistent with like your eating habits and your exercise regimen, like this is a permanent thing. I am helping you to liquefy your fat cells and eliminate it through your urine and your bowel movements. It is coming out permanently, and it's up to you to like keep it up. Keep exercise, keep eating right, keep drinking lots of water so you can keep your results. And what I do love about this is for some of the clients that haven't created that healthy lifestyle regimen yet, the body sculpting kind of gives you that boost you need to say, oh my gosh, I love how I feel. I love how I look. I want to keep this up. And they may start a healthy lifestyle after they come to do a session.
Look, I hope y'all I learned something I didn't know. I didn't know it was permanent. You just showed me that. Like something that doesn't. Sorry, I'm not talking in the mic.
Yeah.
Multitasking again. I know. You got me up. I got the cams on. So this time for our wrap up segment. And how does this relate to self-love? Self-love is body care.
Yeah.
Self-love is taking the time out to do things that make you feel good, make you look good, all that, So please take the time out to give yourself some love today, body-wise, physically, okay?
Yes.
And quick question for you for our show ends. How do you practice self-love?
I practice self-love by doing certain things that I love. Like I was saying, that one thing that you say, dang, I want to do more of this. Do it. So I do love going to the spa. I do love getting my hair done. If somebody sees me on all of my Instagram pages, like I have all different types of like hairstyles. Like from me doing my hair naturally to me wearing a wig or a weave or doing interlocks or whatever the case may be. I love a different hairstyle, and that's my thing that I love to do. So
Look,
it helps me to boost my confidence.
and it's boosted
You know?
for real. And your hair looking bomb, by the way. For those of
Thank
y'all
you.
who can't see her, she looking bomb up in here. And last, we love to ask all of our guests this super quick answer. What do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for helping people.
Mm.
I'm in more than just the body sculpting health industry. I have a nonprofit as well. I help the youth, provide them with free meals during the time that they're out of school, and providing them with different activities that can get their mind off of the things that they've never would have access to. I'm into insurance and financial building and generational wealth, helping people through that avenue and building up our community and showing them, where they can be in life. And I just love helping people, regardless if it's health, is wealth, is with the kids. Like, I want to be remembered for having somebody's back and like pushing them and, getting them to their goals.
And you're definitely doing a good job at it. So remember, y'all, love the skin that you are in. Silence the voice in your head that tells you to compare yourself. We are all unique. Embrace who you are. And remember, taking care of your body is self-love. 2 seconds. Can you just shout your Instagram out real quick?
Shaped Secrets with a Z.
Okay, y'all make sure y'all tap and book your appointment now. It was a pleasure having you on the show. We appreciate
you.
y'all tapping into our 72 episode live on the Good News Radio. Please tap in with us every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Our Instagram is at SpeakUpJV. Our Twitter's at SpeakUpJV. Mine is at Vernisa. That's V's and Victor, ERNISA. And a quick shout out to our amazing sponsor. Shout out to My Bar. Get your nails, your lashes, your hair done. The Instagram is at MYY.BAR. Also, shout out to Be Actual Natural. The website is www.beactualnatural.com. The IG is at Be Actual Natural. And also at AM Luxury Love Cosmetics. Their Instagram is at AM Luxury Love Cosmetics. Love is spelled LUV. We will see y'all next week. Thank you again, Courtney, for being an amazing co-host. And hopefully we could live soon.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.